morning, students. Today we shall learn the poem Patriotism by Sir Walter Scott. Let me first of all give you a brief introduction about the poet Sir Walter Scott. Sir Walter Scott was a poet and a novelist of Scotland. He was very popular both as a poet and a novelist. His poems and novels are delightful and stirring and easily appealed to the imaginations of the people. The poem Patriotism is one of his very popular poems, and in this poem he asks the people to love their motherland, otherwise they will face double debt. Now, what is this double debt? Double debts means, here in the poem you will see doubling dying. Doubling dying here is referred to twice debt. The actual word meaning of doubling dying means twice debt. What is this doubling dying? Here in this poem, the literal meaning is dying while alive, and another debt is the real debt. Now, how a person can die a death when a person is still breathing? The first death refers to that. The first death is when he lost his name, fame and honor, lost of good names, that is worthless life, not a contributing life. And the second death is the real death, lost of memory of him. Nobody remembers him. He will be forgotten as if he has never walked on the surface of the earth. So that is known as the doubling debt here in this poem. Now we shall go to the poem and I will explain to you stanza-wise. Patriotism by Sir Walter Scott. Breathes there the man with soul so dead, who never to himself had said, "This is my own, my native land." Here in these 3 lines, the poet says, if there is any man who is still or who lives on this earth with soul so dead, though the person is still breathing, but the soul is already dead. Why? Because he himself had never said that I love my country, this is my own country, this is my own land, this is my native place. Such a person is already solely dead because he has no love and concern for his motherland or for his country. Whose heart had never within him burned, as home his footsteps he had turned. When an unpatriotic person returns from a foreign land, or here foreign strength, the meaning is foreign sea shore. When a person returns from a foreign land, if the person never have a desire of returning to his native place, or if the person never saw a sensation or a feeling of desire, longing for his country or for his motherland, then such person will be solely dead even if he breathes on this earth. Coming down to the second stanza, if such dear breath go marked him well, for him no minstrel rapture swell. High though his title, proud his name, boundless his wealth as wish can claim, despite those titles, power and pay, the wretch concentrate all in self. Here the poet says, if there is such a man who does not love or who does not have any concern for his country or motherland, then the poet asks, go mark him well. That means, the meaning is, go and find him and be sure of that person. Why? Because such a person who does not show any love and concern for his motherland or for his country is very rare. Why? Because most of the people loved their own country, loved their motherland. But the poet says, if there is any man who does not show any love and concern for his motherland, then the poet asks, go and mark him well. Now here, if such a person exists, when this person even loses his life, the real death, there will not be any minstrel. Minstrel means singers of songs in the Middle Age. No minstrel will ever sing any song for him. Here, rapture means extremely happy or joyous feelings. No any poet, no any novelist, no any writers will ever write anything about the about the unpatriotic person, and not even the minstrel singers or raptures will ever sing a song for such an unpatriotic person. And further the poet says, such person, however rich the person is, however powerful the person is, high though his title, proud his name. He may be very proud of his name, he may be very popular among the people. Boundless his wealth, he may be a very wealthy. Boundless means limitless. He may be a very rich, a very wealthy, and a very renowned person, but despite those titles, power and faith means even if he has so much of power, even if he has so much of money, then what happens? The rich concentrate all in self. The rich means unfortunate poor man. This person, though he has so much of wealth, money, power, but this person becomes a wretched person who is considered as an unfortunate poor man. Why? Because he is not a patriotic person. He does not show any love and concern, and therefore he would become the wretched person despite of all the power, money and wealth that he possessed. Coming down to the last stanza, living shall forfeit fair renown, and doubling dying shall go down to the well dust from whence he sprung, unwept, unhonored, and unsung. Here, living shall forfeit. Forfeit means lost. While he is living on this earth, if a person shows an unpatriotic feelings towards his motherland or his country, then the person will be forfeited. He will lose whatever he has on this earth, and he will experience a double death, a doubling death. That is what I have already told you. What is the meaning of double death? Doubling death shall go down to the well dust. Well dust means dirty, from where he sprung, from where he came out, that the dirty place he would go back after his death. And how would he face the real death? The actual death is, he will not be remembered by any man on this earth. There will not be anyone coming to sing for him a sad song during his funeral. He will not be given any honor during his death. Why? Because he was an unpatriotic person who did not show any love, any concern, any sensation or feelings of desire to come back to his own country, his land, such person will experience a doubling death, where he will die twice when he is still breathing, and the real death, where he faces the real death. There will not be any man who will come to honor him. He will be left unwept, unhonored, and unsung. So this is the poem Patriotism by Sir Walter Scott.